Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. Right, let's get into it straight away. It takes a day or two for me to catch up with the episode, so technically I'm recording this episode a day or two before. I only saw your requests to focus a little bit on Leszcie, even though it was only one request. One of those like it's either or. I will pay more attention to Leszcie, even though we have huge projects happening here. We should be fine. I mean, like, there's a lot of megawatts going through here. And here, even more. Yeah, this power grid is not gonna make it if we're gonna be using it like this. Well, actually, it's doing pretty well for now. But these cables can only handle 15 megawatts. I think we're only at 2.2, but the last one there, it's already getting to some kind of limits of how much power we can consume. But anyway, let's focus on the more important things. First things first, let me see if we have everything set up here. I think we might do. I think we might have everything working here. We have a small... Yeah, I think it's fine. We're gonna leave this as it is. We're gonna focus. This is a huge nuclear power plant we're building in Valkavisk, and we're gonna focus on Leszcie a bit more. Right, so we're building a boat here, and I'm not really sure how to use this boat. Obviously, Leszcie is not producing that much stuff. They might require stuff, so let's see if we can put it into good use. I was thinking of exporting coal or something. That would be quite traditional thing that's done in Soviet times. Exporting a lot of coal, or maybe importing, but interesting. Why don't we try doing that? Huh, I got a plan. Unfortunately, actually, maybe not unfortunately. I have a plan. We can import food. We can import crops. And we can have huge agricultural importing thingy happening. Wow, there's a lot of space for a railroad here. We can redo this railroad, and I don't think it's even being used that much. We have a cross... Ooh, ideas. We can stop the railroad from going this direction. And we can then transfer, redo this area to be a harbor. Ooh, plans. Let's do that. Okay, first things first. Railroad removal. We don't need the railroad anymore going through here. It can all go through the other bridge. I'm gonna regret this. But I'm still doing it. This has served its purpose. There we go. Yes, this is gonna be great, grand harbor of Leszcie. Right, removing all this railroad. Too bad we can deconstruct it because there's a lot of steel in these railroads. Oh boy. Yeah. No. No dice? Oh, yeah, okay, it's like this. Here we go. Okay, for now, should I... Oh boy. Okay, we again have issue here. Yes, we have an issue again. Right, we're gonna need to resolve this. Let's fix this. Come on. Why doesn't he go here? He shouldn't be going here. He shouldn't be getting into intersection if he can't get out. Yeah, that brings another issue with this intersection. We need to get rid of the railroad crossings here. That might be easier done than said. No, not really. No, not really. It is resolved temporarily, but I think we're gonna need a bridge. Maybe if we build only bridge in this area here. Unfortunately, we can't build tunnels yet. Underneath the railroad, or railroad underneath the city. That would be quite the interesting thing to have. But I'm pretty sure that we can build this here intersection. So this is gonna cut huge time of our travels, or like traffic interruptions. So let's remove financially backing this project up. Okay. So from here, let's use this. Okay, this is more than enough. Come on. You know you want it. Here we go. So if we build something like this, and then this one is gonna go... Let's go with the other one first. Okay, this is a thing. Right to right. Is it okay? Yeah, it's gonna be okay. This side is gonna be okay. Now let's see if we can do the other side. Yes, too steep of an incline. I can totally see this. Come on. So what's the problem here? Come on, dude, go. There you go. Right, just pause for a second. I really need to finish this, and let's finish this, and then I will be removing this part here because it's causing a lot of issues. So this can be temporary solution to this problem. Okay, you're off, fine, and we delete you. So we have only one problematic intersection, and this one that is not being used yet. It will be used in the future. Okay, so problems with this. Enter, enter, enter. We have this intersection here that we need to regulate. So let's go with this, and then here you're gonna go out. Let's use these semaphores here. So you in here, and this side is gonna be this in here, and all of this. Technically, all of this can be removed, these semaphores, but we're gonna do that later. Okay, there you go, fixed. This should be fixed, at least this area here. So if we need to manage these things a bit better, we can always continue railroad here behind the car factory and connect it to the railroad network somewhere behind. How are we doing with the cars here, though? Okay, not so good. We're not producing that. Oh, we're producing enough. That's good enough, and we're exporting a lot, and as well. So that's perfect. Traffic should be a little bit better, well, a little bit at least. And this is an issue here. So how do we resolve this? What if we move these semaphores a bit further here? So what if I put one here? And chain one here as well. And then either leave it like this or remove these. Let's remove them first. Let's see if this is gonna work. So that means that when they pass through here, they can be all the way there. And yeah, I'm not too ecstatic about this, but well, let's just see how it's gonna work out. Okay, let's go back here to the harbor area. So we need to see what's power-wise happening here. A lot of power. Unfortunately, I don't know where it comes from. Is it from this power plant or this one? We will have to move these. we will have to move these pylons anyway. Right, so if I'm gonna put a huge... I don't know if we should do this huge distribution grain. Oh, I'm thinking of this now. We already have functioning, semi-functioning transport to here. What if we put bakeries here? Bakeries and maybe cattle farms. Oh yeah, I'm thinking, we're cooking with gas. Cattle farms here, because obviously they require a lot of cattle farms. We have a slaughterhouse here, but we can grow cattle around here. Hippity hop, small game crash away, and we're back. Right, now let me see what we're dealing with here. Is it possible even to put something like this? So I would have to have, like I did in a couple of videos, that I made, we tried to calculate how many animals do we have to grow for our slaughterhouse, for example, to be at maximum capacity, and that would be, let's check this out. So this one farm can grow 5 tons of livestock a day, and slaughterhouse can process 50 times that. So technically we need only one slaughterhouse for 50 farms, if we have regular transport, you know, bringing all this cattle in there. That's not a bad idea, and that's definitely something we can consider. Now, we don't have a big projects happening at the moment, and maybe could be a perfect time for us to maybe to remove this industrial zone. Yeah, this is the only cement factory we have as well. I don't know, I'm trying to remove this all the time and I can't, we always need it. It might be a little bit too complicated for us to remove it at the moment, because it's gonna be a lot of planning and, well, actually it's only cement, I think, that we need from here, and practically nothing is being constructed here anymore anyway, so well, logs maybe, but that's about it. Okay, so we're back at square zero, where we don't know where to place our huge cattle production. I'm thinking now, what about these plains here? Or even better, yeah, they can have access to the... They have access to the shipbuilding here, because I'm pretty sure that ships won't be able to pass here. I don't know how it functions, I never made a ship. So, how are we doing with the ship anyway? Third of the way through, not even close. And, yeah, it's a little bit shallow here, but let's see this. Okay, let's... if I wanted to build a huge... Let's see, imports of food, how much does it cost? Crops. Oh, you're kidding me. Well, maybe it's easier to grow it ourselves. Okay, but we still have an issue. What do we use ships for? I really want to use it. Oh, nuclear industry. Yeah, we can export the uranium hexafluoride. Right, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, okay. It's just across the river here. Two bridges, these two bridges are being built. Look at the traffic here. It's incredible. Well, hopefully these two bridges are going to change all that. Well, actually, they're doing much better than I expected. They're almost, well, like they're over 50% done. Okay, right, uranium hexafluoride. So how do we export that? So, let's see the boat infrastructure. Shipping would be somewhere around here. Sorry about that. Shipping would be around here, and we have... Okay, who is willing to export uranium hexafluoride? If I can export uranium ore, I should be able to export uranium hexafluoride. Nope, nobody wants it. Is that really the case, or we can export it through here? Okay, now uranium oxide. Okay, if we go for small harbor like this, uranium oxide, I think we have that as well. Well, somewhat, yeah. Well, yeah, if you have stable exports of that, that's fine. And now, can you transport uranium hexafluoride? No, but you can export uranium oxide. Okay, that's at least something. Oh, that brings me to another thing. We could have built the nuclear power plant somewhere close to the coast and then supply it from there. But that would require us to build a new city, and that's definitely not Project Leszcie, then it's Project Another City, which we really don't want. Okay, right, nuclear. I'm not sure, because in the last episode we were trying to determine if we're gonna be able to support our 2 nuclear power plants with this mine and this kind of production. Technically, maybe. So we're gonna have to bring a lot of stuff in the... I just remember something. We need to have an option to deliver this uranium ore to Vavkavisk. So let's see here. We have this mechanism here. We're gonna need some conveyor belts and aggregate loading. Right. Come on, you know you want it. Really? This is the only time I would actually use the conveyor belts on both sides, and it doesn't like it. Nope. Nope, doesn't like it, so we're gonna have to rebuild this, or at least we're gonna have to remove these roads from here. So let's see, here, and here, and here. Let's see now. Oh, you're serious. Why? Oh, I know why. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, this looks like it could be a thing, but I would like it on the other side rather than here, if at all possible. Actually, I don't see why this wouldn't be possible. I'm just gonna pause for a second and remove this road here. Okay, and we need conveyor belt, we need a loading, and there we go. Loading is available here. It might be... No, it should have a range. We just need to remove a little bit more road. Please don't destroy the cables. That's perfect. Yes, a little bit of a bigger entrance would be also a good thing. So something like this. Yes, and we can build this. Yes, our people can build this, and I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna rebuild this. Oh boy. Oh, come on. Okay, and no dice. How do we do this? We gonna have to put yeah, I know. Let's lower this ground a bit. That's okay with our money. Conveyor belt goes first, and we should have enough space here to place this trolley bus. Yes, indeed we do. There we go. You wanna fight me? Haha, never. Okay, working. This is being built, that's gonna be built, that's... Oh, I built this, okay. I wanted to use our workforce to build this, that's fine. So we have at least focused on the exports of, well, or at least transporting of these. That would be uranium. Oh, wow, okay. I'm not really happy about this. There's not enough of... Where is it going? Suddenly everybody is using the the services of nuclear industry. Okay, what about this? This is... Okay, it has a lot of fuel. It has over 2 tons. Yes, it has 2 tons nuclear fuel. And nuclear waste. Oh, nuclear waste is piling up here. Not really piling up, it can take many times that amount. Okay, so importing food is not an issue. It's not a thing anymore. I don't know. I'm still thinking it might be a good thing to try to import food, crops, so we don't have to grow on the huge farms like this, because it's not really providing us with a lot of crops. So I'm thinking having an import of crops. So if we build a harbor, let's say here, small harbor, of course. I don't think we're gonna be able to flirt with a big one yet. Well, it can be on this side as well. So if we build and I can also terraform the ground here. Okay, let's do this. So importing crops. Okay, that's gonna be complicated. And then what do we do with crops? I can transport it somewhere with rails, but that's why we have ships. Now, this begs the question. These bridges are too low. I'm pretty sure that the ship cannot go underneath there, because I was thinking if we go directly to somewhere... Where do we have plains? Plains are here, near Say of border crossing. We have a lot of plains here, which can be, again, on the other hand, turned into farmlands, but... I'm not really sure if we want to do this now. Maybe not. Let's see how they're progressing here. Wow, they're actually doing quite good. Let's see. 25%. 25% or so. Right. Guys, I'm lost. I'm lost here. I'm lost all the way. I'm gonna continue building the Żarnowiec like we said previously. We do have a lot of people living here. It's not full though. What do they need? Sports. Okay, they should have gyms. Oh, wow. Okay. Obviously, we're gonna have to plan for this a bit better. So, okay, let's continue constructing this. I'm gonna ask our construction offices. Oh, but no, you won't. To start building these kind of stuff. So we're gonna have this. I'm thinking about neighborhood around here. We have a bus stop here. And getting more people around here is gonna employ more people in the textile industry. So, what do we go for? I was experimenting in the other town there in Zlopolsk. I forgot. We were experimenting with new types of buildings, the modded ones. So let's go here, residential buildings. These projects here, and they look kind of cute. But these buildings would definitely fit in Leszcie. So let's go with a couple of those buildings here surrounding. Okay, I'm thinking here. Or maybe here. So, okay, let's build a road first. So, road would be something like this. Okay. Okay, I don't wanna disturb this oh yeah, actually, if I don't want to disturb that, I can just build it here. There we go. Squarish, a bit, but definitely something we can we can deal with. Right, and there's another project I would like to start. I was thinking about this. I would like to build a bypass. Bypass that would be western. Is that a western one? No, that's fine. I don't need to buy anything. Thank you. I need a western. Just let me confirm this. This is yes, it would be a western bypass. I might go for a double road straight away, just because I want to accommodate any future traffic issues that we might have. So that would be a road going somewhere here, probably then bridge over this, and then connecting to these roads here, maybe even all the way here. So we can maybe start project from over here. So if I would build a road, yeah, I'm pretty sure in the future Vavkavisk would grow much bigger than this. So I'm straight away thinking about pedestrian roads with the lights and all that stuff, and that times 2, double. That would mean we will need to build a tunnel somewhere, and on this side here we have a lot of construction stuff, one of them being construction office, or this warehouse, this storage area here. So I'm thinking we should remove one of those without prefab panels, huh? Yeah, you look like you're in problems anyway, so let's remove you. Okay, this is gonna take a few seconds. Let's try to do it properly. Most of these vehicles that we are having here are obsolete, so I'm not gonna be bothered by. The only problem is I should probably construct vehicles that we're gonna need for a new construction office that we're gonna build here, but I probably won't because it would take too long time. But guys, if you're playing on your own, my suggestion is that you construct your own vehicles, and in ideal world we will have all, I don't know, 7, 8, 10 different types of vehicles that we are building here, that you can construct them in your own construction, well, in your own car manufacturing. So let's see here, we're gonna remove this and let's start. So if we build a road tunnel here, times 2, let's see. Okay, we're gonna have to pause because there's quite a few cables here, and let me just check which cables. These are the pitchfork cables. I'm just gonna remove them so we can start on a tunnel. I'm thinking tunnel from here to somewhere around here. I saw green somewhere. Don't hide. Where did you go? What does it overlap? You're lying to me. Okay, I saw green here. Oh, please don't tell me that the cables are actually in the way. Oh, please. Or if it's anything constructed above it. Okay, this is a really bad deal. Devs, come on. This can't be a thing. Look. I can build a tunnel going, I don't know, here, but I can't build it through the mountain. So let's just check to be sure. So tunnel from here to here. Okay. And it goes underneath cables. Oh, no. Sorry. No. Okay, so cables are not an issue. Okay, so what's an issue then? Can we build it from here to here? Or from here? Okay, they're intersecting somewhere, so we're gonna have to find out where. Maybe I should have paid bribes to City Council to allow me to build it where I wanted. What about all the way? What about from here? Tunnel is above ground at some stage. Okay. What about from here? Look, from here it can build a... where? I have not... here. So this is a thing. But here... Okay. Oh, interesting. I might even like this. Let's try one more time. Okay, there was a thing. I have no problems of demolishing that. Here we go. Okay, so what if we do this? I still need to make a second bore. And if you don't allow me to do so, that may be an issue. Okay, so this doesn't function like a railroad. It's not like I can build next to it. It's not gonna snap in place. So I'm gonna have to build it somewhere else. So... well, this is not a bad thing as well. So what if I remove this tunnel bore here? Okay, so this is gonna be a project tunnel, obviously. building in a way. Okay, okay, is this a thing? Can we work with this? Obviously forestry is gonna be affected a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this. I don't think it looks ideal. Okay, let's try one more time. I'm gonna give it one more chance, just because I think we have a potential here. And you know what? I think all of you guys should be removed from here. So we don't need this, we don't need this. I will maybe rebuild this later on, but not now. Right. Right, okay, so we have some structure to remove from here. Hopefully power cables won't be in the way. Let's go back to tunnel. And let's say that the tunnel needs... Okay, this wouldn't be the worst thing ever. Okay, tunnels cannot intersect each other. I get that. I'm fine with that. But tunnel is okay, so maybe it needs to be a little bit more into the side of the mountain. Okay, it doesn't like it. Okay, it says that it's above ground at some stage. Okay, that means I think here. But if we angle it a little bit differently, like here, this means it won't be under above ground at any stage. So here we go. The tunnel is above ground at some stage. I can't really believe that. Okay, so how does this look like? One bore here, one bore here. I like it. I like it. We're gonna have to connect it properly, but I like it. So how are we gonna do this? We're gonna build both bores, and let's do the proper job straight from the beginning and try to connect this to the road network. Now, yeah, I'm thinking something like this. There we go. And the second bore... Okay, I think this is okay for initial construction, and on the other side, let's continue on. It's obviously gonna be, yeah, we can. I think we can continue. Actually, I destroyed some power cables here, so let's rebuild it. So it was power cables. I know that there were these ones. Okay, and I'll pay for that. Okay, so we have another thing that we need to connect here. So these roads go directly over this tunnel, and I don't want them to go here. I want a bridge, and I want a bridge around here. So something that looks nice, open. I don't want anything like this. What about the arc bridge? Okay. One. No. Okay, this looks like it could be it. Okay, and now let's get them down to the ground. Okay, you seem to be on the ground, but yeah, I'll still do this. Okay, I hope that this is gonna be fine. And now we have to connect two of those. So let's go like this. And then you connect here, and we're gonna do the same here. I'm gonna try to connect the lanes. It's of course, I mean, if it wasn't clear from before, I will be making them all both of them individually in their own wow, that's ugly, in their own directions. So don't worry about that. It's gonna be a proper highway. So we have this and then this. Less fugly, but still. Okay, and it needs to go all the way here. So I want to connect this one road. Okay, and then all the way here. Why am I pausing this? And then let's see if we can make other one parallel to this one. Obviously this is gonna create a lot of problems for us if we decide to make neighborhoods, because I'm gonna have to make junctions. I'm gonna have to make proper junctions here. Okay, this doesn't look too bad. And I can't believe it. Okay, let's build this. There we go. Super highway. Maybe... yeah, why not? Let's not stop here. Let's connect it all the way to the other side of the city. So, yes, this is gonna be one of those intersections. And for a second here, I'm gonna pause, remove this, and then let's start again with the road. I'm gonna go for both of them. Just build it like this. And like this. Oh boy. Okay, and now we need these cables, and here we go. And finish that with our own money, and let's go back to road. Let's continue building tunnel through this mountain. I think this would be perfect. And tunnels, yeah, it's gonna be tricky because I don't want... let's finish this, but the road here, I don't like it. We have enough space underneath here to build a road, so I'm thinking about winding it like a bit here, because on the other side they don't look like they're gonna... like, this is not the city skylines, so it's not really that they're gonna snap in place and all that good math that is gonna be perfect, but it's even better. Okay. And if you make it, I can't believe that this is gonna be a thing. Maybe it's a good thing here, but yeah, it is. Well, actually, we have to connect it to these roads somehow, but come on, I mean, I want to continue now. No, we won't continue, and I think it's actually... no, it's fine. I'll find a way if we need to go up or down or something regarding this. So let's construct this, and then should we just connect it here? Yeah, I think we should just connect it here. Come on. There we go. Okay, what about this as a mega project, huh? Come on! Hit the comment section, tell me what you think about this. Super highway from Varstok to... well, we still don't know where it's going, but I mean, like, we know where it's going. It's gonna go to Barahara Jarnoviec, somewhere, I have no idea, probably across the fields or somewhere else. And what's the deal with you? You're blocked, you guys are... oh boy. Why did you get in if you can't get out? Oh yeah, here we go. This one, and then from this side you have it. From this side you don't really need it, and here straight out. There we go. Okay, those trains are gonna resolve the situation, and we can continue on. Okay, at least the road traffic is somewhat smooth. Here, of course not. But yeah, we're building freaking highways, guys. Highways. That's incredible. I'm wondering how they're gonna organize this, how they're gonna build it. I think gravel is already delivered on parts of the highway. Let's see the other side. Bypass rather than highway. Whoa, look at this. It's being built here as well. Right. Who's building it? Well, there are trucks here and there, that's fine. And yeah, they're doing it. Okay, let's check the mails. Okay, that's fine. Okay, what we can do here? Of course, this can be. We can build rich neighborhoods with fancy houses. Well, obviously, we don't have fancy houses. There are probably some in the mod sections, but I was thinking more down the line of maybe the. Yeah, I think from time to time, just not to avoid the big big loops and intersections. We can stop this road in the middle and just have it like the intersection here. I think that won't disrupt traffic much, but probably I would be wrong. But for now, I'm gonna leave it as it is. And if we decide to have a neighborhood in the hills here, which I don't see why not, but it's overlooking industry, it's gonna be a little bit... well, that industry is not gonna be there forever. Yeah, we need more oil, we need more everything, we need more. That's just a fact. That's how that... Oh, interesting. Oil. Do we have... we just removed this railroad construction. I forgot that we do have huge oil reserves. I think... Oh, it's not that far. Yeah, there are oil reserves somewhere around here. Let's see, lake. Okay, let's try to tap into those. We have some time. You see this? Bam, oil. And actually, it's in a perfect location for a terminal, for a rail network for this oil. Okay, let's start building. I'm gonna pay for this with our own money. We have... Yeah, this is gonna be tricky, how to determine which oil is good, which is not. I mean, like, obviously colors, I'm not brain dead, but not all the time. But here we go. Okay, so let's start on this side here. And let's focus it towards here. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, hi. Okay, so this side is done, but there's a really nice and interesting thing about this area here, is that it has underwater oil reserves, which is gonna be really tricky to get out, but go. Let's go for a third one as well. Okay, that's fine. Right. And the richest ones are underwater here. So I'm pretty sure that we don't have any construction vehicles available here. Okay, we can start... Oh boy, please tell me that I didn't. I didn't turn on for this to be built automatically. So I'm gonna do it manually. So, oh boy, this way. Go. Okay, and we have 3 of them here. I'm pretty sure we're gonna need more than 3, because I will sooner or later, maybe not in this episode, but I will tap into the oil reserves. You know what, guys? I am building here rail thingy, and I will need some vehicles. So what I'm gonna do here, We're gonna purchase a new blueprint cargo. No wagons, yes. And we're gonna go with 2 million for the oil ones. And after this is done, actually, we don't really care. I think we're not gonna be losing anything. So let's go with this tanker one. I need to catch the locomotive before it leaves. It's a little buzzing thing, just buzzing around here. You just go into your home, and there you go. Okay, so we have oil field here. What do we need? We need power. We need power, and we need a lot of it. Well, not really. We need just power. What I'm gonna do here, just in case, it's gonna be, of course, we're gonna have to make a big through switch. That would be, let's see here, power plant, power transformers. Here we go. Transformer, I think that's the one. Okay, I'm gonna pause for a second, just to demolish this, and then I'm gonna build this transformer here. It's gonna require more than one connection, so we're gonna have 3, 4, or even more. Because I wanna build something else here. Pay for it. Let's do it like this. Oh boy, this one, please be built. Oh, okay. Right, so we have that. I want to build a railroad connection for the... I don't think anybody is going on this railroad, but it doesn't matter if it does. So I'm gonna do this and this. And we're gonna connect a railroad here. Perfect, and now let's try to connect it back on. I don't doubt that we're gonna have some issues. No issues? Wow. I don't believe it. And we're gonna connect some power. So let's see. Where are... Okay, let's go for middle. There we go. I'm pretty sure that we were running a little bit low on power on our electric system, electric railroad system. I'm gonna have to go for... Well, roads obviously not gonna mean much because we don't have any fire protection here, and I'm pretty sure that we won't have it. We're just gonna rely on the, well, the good old tactic of rebuild when it's destroyed. Here we go. So we have 3 into 1. Build, and then we have 3 into 1. Come on. Okay, so you don't want to cooperate. That's fine. There we go. And then we have these 3 into 1. So we're gonna go 3 into 1. Come on. Gonna work? I don't think it's gonna work. So we can do it here. And then the last one is gonna have to be connected like this. Oh boy. Right, so now the pumping time. I'm still hoping that 1 tank is gonna be enough for this, but I can't guarantee this. And of course we're gonna have to have this. Okay, and now this is gonna have to go towards the train station, but I'm thinking that if we build, let's see here, pumping station 3 into 1. Oh please, just I'm gonna pause for a second, just I want this to be long enough because it doesn't look like it likes it. Okay, well, this is long enough, and this is hill obstructing construction. Yes, it's long enough. This is gonna have to be connected to a tank. Really? You really don't want to connect to this, okay. I'm gonna have to see if this is gonna be long enough. So where is this gonna go? I'm pretty sure that this is too long. So that's why we paused, so we can check the length, and says... Oh wow, this really doesn't like it. Looks like we built it really low. Oh! I can't believe that we made it. Okay, and these two can go into one, so this means that we're gonna have... well, I was hoping for the other side for the train station, but this one is even better. So there we go, 2 into 1, and we have additional pumping input here for when we get the lake pumping operation running. Right, and let's real quickly do this and this. All of this can be built. Let's see if we can incorporate this in perfect middle. Well, the only thing I'm gonna say about this construction that I built, and I'm gonna go for cheapest cables. I'm not sure why am I doing this. I just think that it actually doesn't require the most expensive cables. So I'm gonna go for the cheapest ones just to see if this is gonna work. Okay, and here we go. Okay, they're swinging. They're filling oil. Oil is being filled. Swing, swing, swing. Swing, 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 swing. Okay, they're all swinging. Swingers are working. And we need now the oil pumping station. Fuel loading and unloading. That's going to be connected to the rail network. Here we go. That's perfect. And... how do we do with this? I was thinking maybe something like this. And then we will have enough space to turn around. I think in this case I built everything backwards. Everything that can be built backwards, I built it. Okay, let's give him enough space. Okay, let's go from here. So this is the thing that you need. I'm gonna use the existing semaphores for this construction. And here we go. So this will be some kind of blueprint for this railroad. Okay, this is bad. Okay, done. We just need to connect it back to this railroad. This is not too expensive, so I'm fine with ponying up the money for this. This is fine. And then here we're gonna have to have intersection, because we're gonna have maybe... oh boy. Yeah, fine. You can look wonky as much as you want. Your other loading, unloading station friends are gonna be looking funny at you. So you're going this way, you're going this way. Entrance double, double, and this way. There we go. Okay, this is done. Let's see how far did we get with constructing the tankers. 0. Plastics. Why? Why are you doing this to me? Oh boy. Okay, so what's wrong with plastics now? This is chemicals, you're producing chemicals, plastics are being produced here. No chemicals. Okay, so what's wrong with chemicals? Where it's being produced. Okay. Did we destroy something that is producing, that is bringing plastics to you? No, this one is just delivering electrical components and... sorry, we need something that delivers chemicals. Who delivers chemicals? I think it was this distribution office. You were unloading chemicals into the uranium plant. That's fine, that's fine. Plastics factory, yes. And were you loading plastics anywhere? Sorry, no. You need to be loading chemicals. Where are you loading chemicals from? Here. From Zharnoviet's warehouse. Okay, which is you? Okay, let's see. Yes. Okay, so you have chemicals. Okay, I can only see one problem with this. So this one has chemicals, but it's not delivering it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, is it traffic by any chance? Yeah, there's chemicals on the way left and right. Yep, stuck in traffic. Chemicals are stuck in traffic. Okay, there's not much we can do about it. We need to just let it happen. And As soon as bridges are done, that's gonna start working. In the meantime, looks like... what do we do? Import plastics or buy trailers? Okay, let's buy trailers rather than plastics. Okay, what are we dealing with here? How many... Okay, you know what? You're not building any trailers. You can go back to locomotives. Yes, and we have a locomotive here that's gonna have cargo wagon 3. Okay, and you're gonna go from here where you're gonna be loading. Okay, you remove this and remove this. Here you're gonna be waiting to be loaded, all of this. Yes, okay, that's fine. And then you're gonna go here and unload all that sweet, sweet dinosaur juice. Wayne Daltinel unloaded. Off you go. Let's just see how much oil did they accumulate in this short period. 100 tons here and 300 tons here. Yeah, okay. This is initially done. Okay, look, we're gonna end it here. We had a crash. We're gonna have a longer episode maybe next time, we'll see. But anyway, oh, highway. No, I need to see this. I need to show you guys this. I have no idea what I'm showing you, but I really want to know how it's progressing. Whoa! Well, it's a bit patchy, but still they're doing a good job. Then the construction of tunnels will start, and we have bridges here. And a lot of gravel being delivered. Anyway, it's happening. Now, right, we're gonna catch up in the next one. Guys, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, notification bell, all that good stuff. If you like the channel, subscribe. I always forget, so I tend to remind people from time to time. Don't get offended. Guys, thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.